We are! Hi friends, my name is Dan. In the objectively boring world of personal finance, there is one aspect a bit more boring than the rest. It doesn't make you money, you can't spend it on anything fun, and it takes time to build. The emergency fund. What is an emergency fund? A fund for emergencies, the end. More specifically, it is 3 to 6 months worth of expenses set aside should life happen, as life always happens. It needs to be sitting there like an Alabama goal line defense, ready to have your back.
And they run through our ass like shit through a tin horn, man, and we could not stop them.
So, to be ready at a moment's notice, it needs to be liquid. Liquid means easily accessible, not tied up in IRAs, other brokerage accounts, and Hamtaro trading cards. That was a weird show. But Dan, I got a credit card for emergencies. That is a good way to get into crippling debt. What if you use that credit card for an emergency and you can make your payments at the time, but then a few months down the road, another emergency happens and it just piles on top of itself? A credit card is a great financial tool when used responsibly, but it is not a life raft. You will sink. Never let go, Jack. The first time I saw that movie, I was too young to be watching it anyway, but we had it on like 3 VHS tapes and you had to watch it across 3 different tapes.
That's a good story, Grandpa.
The way that I want my emergency fund to be set up is that it's 6 months of a bare bones budget. Bills and food. Not 6 months of my normal lifestyle, because the way that I think about it is if I lose my job or something and I have to use my emergency fund, I don't need to be having fun. I need to be getting me a job. Some people would rather have an emergency fund that doesn't require a lifestyle change and everything is just business as usual. And I'm sure if I had kids and a family, I would probably do that exact same thing. It's whatever works best for you personally. That's why it's called personal finance. 3 and 6 months is a pretty good range there. How do you know which one to choose? It's basically just whatever you're more comfortable with. How secure do you feel in your employment? I actually lost my job during the pandemic, so I'm not messing around. 6 months. Now, why only 3 to 6 months? If an emergency fund is so good, why not have like 1 or 2 years saved up? Because your money invested in the right places is gonna make you more money than the 0.5% you get at Ally or the 0.01% I used to get at Regions. The emergency fund is important, man. I saw Dave Super Boomer Ramsey say that an emergency fund turns a crisis into an inconvenience, and that is very true. My car died. What could have been a desperate situation, which makes you make desperate, aka stupid choices, wound up just being me taking my time and finding a car that works for me. I pulled a lot of my emergency fund out and I paid for it outright. So now I have to build back my emergency fund, but I don't have to pay an 8.75% interest rate over 72 months on a car loan. All right, I think that pretty much covers it. Please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you again soon. Thanks.